Hi, my name is Mike Arce, CEO of Loud Rumor, an organization that helps fitness studios all over the world grow and be more successful. I'm also the host of Top Fitness Business Podcast, the GSD Show, and your host on this podcast as well. And the goal of this podcast is to help you stay informed on some good ideas that your fitness studio can implement to succeed during this pandemic. And in this episode, I wanted to talk to you about constantly developing this product that you're creating. More than likely, you've already switched over to an online version of your classes, which is great, recommended. Some of the top fitness studio franchises all over the world are doing it. Independent studios are doing it. It's an option that works, and I see a lot of people already, just on day 4, already being successful with it, retaining members, continuing to be able to collect their dues, continuing to be able to add new members into the funnel. That's fantastic. We should definitely keep doing it. However, you've got to remember one thing. It is still a product and you are still a business. And just like anything else, like you've done with your physical space and what any company does that's good and wants to continue remaining, you have to continue evolving your product. It has to be better. This week and possibly some of next week, could you just whip up some stuff together on Zoom and have a Band-Aid and all that stuff? Yes, 100% totally fine. The week after that though, can it look the same? Maybe. It depends on what your competition's doing and how well they're marketing it. The week after that, if we're still going with this thing, probably not. And if you're 2-3 months and you haven't evolved what you started to build, chances are there's going to be some really good companies out there that are building some really good versions of what you're selling, and they're going to start selling it for cheaper and better. So how do you win with that? Number one, you have to continue evolving. So right now you're using your laptop camera with your Zoom. I think that's fine for now, but invest in a camera that can actually plug to your laptop and that you can actually have a better quality video coming to you. Find a way to make the visual better. Find a way to make the audio better. Find a way to make the experience better. Constantly create new workouts, right? Keep engaged. Check in with your members after each workout. Send them a text message. Let them know how good of a job you noticed that they were doing today. And you may not be able to notice if you're the instructor and you're doing a Zoom workout, because how can you see those little thumbnails from way back there? So have another instructor logged into Zoom, watching everyone and taking notes on things that you saw, that they did well. So now you can send a text, hey, just wanted to let you know our instructor John really loved how hard you worked during those burpees. He saw that you wanted to take a break and you kept going. Good job on that, right? Little things like that. They know you're watching and know you're engaged. These are things that help you stay competitive. Shopping lists, recipes, cooking videos, like things that they could do around the house. Stretching, right? Some really good stretch videos that they can do. Maybe even stretch classes. You don't have to do as many classes throughout the day anymore. So maybe you can add some new stuff like stretch classes, meditation classes. There's so many different things you could do. Right? Now you could also have you could also do something where you bring in a guest. So you can, let's say you don't normally offer yoga, but you want to offer yoga today. Well, what does that mean? Do you have to get a yoga instructor in your house? Maybe not. But what you can do, because I wouldn't recommend bringing more people in your house, I would say reach out to an awesome yoga instructor that right now doesn't have a program set up, but has a decent background in their house where she can do a video and she can actually jump on Zoom and actually guest host a separate class from your regular classes where she does yoga. You could do the same thing for people that do Zumba, kickboxing, whatever you want, right? Just remember with Zoom, you have the ability to bring in guest instructors. Now, the challenge you're going to have is if you're upgrading your product all the time, and they're not, then it's going to kind of not look as good. But if you present it well as, hey, we're having a guest, it's not necessarily going to be the quality that you're used to, but it's something new that you bring to the table. Now you're allowing them to really get flavors of other classes, which keep them with you as opposed to testing things out with other people. Find a way to continuously evolve the community with the Facebook group. Be engaged. Make sure they're all helping each other with what you can be doing during this sheltering phase. So good cooking that they're all sharing. Maybe you can have some members highlighted for things that they've done, goals that they have accomplished, weight that they lost, strength that they've gained, peace and confidence that they've gained. Healthy recipes, workouts with the kids. There's so many things that you can do. But the point is, if you listen to a couple episodes ago with Billy Jean, what he said was, The market will not take you out of business. Lack of creativity will, and I 100% agree. You have to continue evolving your product and marketing it, because if someone evolves theirs better and markets it better, it doesn't matter what you have today, it will be taken away tomorrow. Take Blockbuster, Toys R Us, and many other businesses that you saw that were doing just fine until they didn't evolve and they didn't market the way that their competition did. So, I'm not necessarily telling you this to scare you, but I am telling you this to remind you that you are still a business, and if you create a new product, it could act as a Band-Aid today, but tomorrow it should look a little better. Next week it should look better. The week after that it should look better. And if you do that, you can remain competitive. If you don't do that, then you will be out, chances are, especially if this thing lasts longer. So remember, guys, keep evolving. You are still a business. Do what you got to do. Be entrepreneurs. Make it better. Be creative and engage with your people. Create a community that they love. Thanks, guys.